Hey,
Hey, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
how you doing?
Kiana Ledé, how are you today?
I'm doing great. How about you?
How is quarantine life treating you, first of all?
I mean, right now,
Yeah.
it's
Oh, you doing puzzles?
I'm obsessed. I've been doing them like for the last 4 days. I've been working on this one for two, so
So what is that puzzle? So like, do you have the box? Do you know, you know what you're doing here? What is it supposed to be in the end? All right. Let me
yeah,
see how far you are. Give me a view of how far you are again.
I'm embarrassed.
And that's 2 days worth of work. Come on, man.
You know what? I've had to do a lot of other shit, okay? Listen, I
Yo.
think your shit.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. This is a no judgment zone. Kiana Ledé, I appreciate you popping in on the live. We're talking album. Kiki is out. It's everywhere. How you feeling about that?
I'm feeling great, man. I mean, this has been, considering the circumstances, been the best I could have imagined and better in some ways. I made this album to stay true to myself and to get the sign off from my fans world and the R&B world and my peers and get the respect that I know I could get, and I feel like I've really done that.
Yeah, I was listening to her. I'm like, whoa, she's going in. Okay. That's Kiki. So how long have you been working on this album? Because you work with a bunch of people and it seemed like a real well thought out project. How long have you been working on this?
Only 10 days. I mean, there was
What?
the reason that it sounds so
Nah,
thought
you
out
lying.
is because
No,
I swear on my life, there's only 4 songs we didn't do in the camp that are on the album. But they were all done pretty much at the same time. The ones that we did in 10 days, it sounds cohesive because it really was. It's like, it's just us telling stories day in and day out for 2 weeks straight, and that's what came out.
Who were some of the writers on the project? Did you write all that yourself, or were you
I co-wrote all of it. Some of the songs I wrote by myself, but I co-wrote all of them. Most of them I wrote with Derek Milano, and a few of them I wrote with Chelsea Lena and Mylia. That name is such a tongue twister for me.
It's all good. You got it though. You got it.
But yeah, it's been incredible.
Wow. So 10 days. 10 days. Did you think these 10 days would change your life? Like what was the thought process during these 10 days?
Yeah, I actually knew it.
Okay.
I knew that it would change my life. If you look at the diaries that we recorded during the camp, I knew that it was going to change my life. I said there that it was Grammy worthy. It's a Grammy worthy album for sure.
Definitely. And it tells a lot of stories. So I was going to ask you next, are those your personal stories or things that you have to deal with in your life? Because, I mean, you're still relatively young. So you've been through all of those things before, or that's happened to you, or it's just based off of, that's what's going on in Arizona out there?
Yeah, I mean, well, some of the stories were my stories, things that I've been through, and some of them were things that Derek had been through and things that I had also been through in the past that he was going through at the time. We were writing about real shit, things that we could, that resonated with both of us, and telling for sure true stories. You have to remember that I've been on my own since I was 16. I've been an adult since I was 16.
Okay, gotcha.
So for me, I've had an adult life for a while, so I've lived through a lot of shit.
Yo, when the first one came on, when that girl was cussing somebody out, I think I was like, yo, is this a voicemail on my phone or is this the album? You got to give a warning before that one come on. Like, wait a damn minute.
Shorty Bay is the one. She's amazing.
Yo, hilarious. But congratulations to you. Shout out to you for all your success. What happens after this album? Because people, I'm seeing in the comments right now, people sending hard eyes and all that. I don't know if they're sending them to me or to you. So what's happening after the album?
I mean, I'm trying my best to stay busy and keep working during the quarantine, but also take a little bit of time for myself. You know, I was supposed to be on tour at this point, or preparing for tour. And now, since it's getting postponed, I'm going to be on the road for like a year. So I'm really just trying to get my money's worth of my rent and take my time. Just
Gotcha,
really
gotcha.
enjoying my time at home for now. But I am working on a couple of things. There's some things in the works for sure. I just can't say exactly what it is.
So what have been some of the positive things about releasing an album at a time? Like, this never has happened before in the history of the world. So, you know,
Yeah.
what's your mindset with release? What are some of the positive things about this time period?
I mean, yeah, it's definitely a weird time to release your debut album. But the good thing that I keep saying and that everybody's kind of brought up is that nobody has anything to do. Like, no one has shit to do. So everyone's just going to be listening to the album, listening to music, and getting a chance to really get lost in it because they have nothing else to do. So I love that people are getting to take their time with this one.
Yeah, that's definitely the one advantage I can see that everybody that's releasing right now has is people really get the time to sit down and really listen to your album and really hear what's going on, really hear that snare in the background, really hear the things that you worked on. So salute to you. And we're running this back on the radio, so everybody go out there and get her album, stream it, download it, do whatever you got to do to make sure you get it and hear this project because it's definitely worth listening to.
Thank you.
Definitely. And make sure you follow us and we following you back so we can keep tuned in on what you're doing and all of that. So you always got family out here in Albany, New York. And shout out to everybody in the room too. 216, 19.
Yeah. Hey guys.
25.
Hey guys.
What's good? What's good? All right. I appreciate you checking in with us this afternoon. You stay safe. You stay away from people, put your mask on, put your gloves on, wash your hands, all that stuff.
True.
And we'll see you back when we out in the road and we allowed to go outside. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
All right, you have a good one. Shout out to everybody in the room.
Peace.